Saints camp. Before I jump into the lesson, I want to give infinite honor and glory as I face the east. Praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makak, Kadash, the water Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, for the gift of his truth and his ministry. And we do minister to the saints, fishing for the hopeful elect. The water Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, for the elders and apostles, great millstone who taught us the truth, who are the true teachers of the Holy Bible. And thine eyes see our teachers. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessing and salutations to the elect men who push this truth in season and out of season throughout the four corners of the earth, wherever ye are scattered. Shalom, Akim, shalom. Alright, so it's just on my mind and on my spirit. It's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, whatever. To get up and get into this lesson, man. We at that time. The time of what? Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble. This is the beginning stages of it. You know, we see this devil coming down with with this great persecution. You know, Revelation 12 and 12. Alright, these are the beginning stages of it. Okay? So prepare yourself spiritually. You know, like the brothers in New Orleans did a beautiful pre-camp video. You know, saying it's on now. Okay, it's on now, being 10 toes down into this thing. No time. You shouldn't have been shucking and jiving when you came into this thing. And you damn sure shouldn't be doing it right now. Okay? The days are serious. The days of darkness are on us. Okay? But the Most High is going to save his men, man, who are found worthy to be escaped from these things coming up on earth. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 7. Alas, but that day is great. What day? The day of the Lord. The day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's judgment. The day of the four winds taking place. So that none is like it. None of the captivities, no other day from human from the time Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the holy angels and the hopefully elect, the Elohim, created this earth. No day of captivity. The Babylonian captivity, Egyptian captivity, 70 AD, up until right now. The day is coming, and it's already started. And our people are blinded by all these other things that's going on in society, man. Only the elect, the hopefully elect, is have their eyes glued, spiritual binoculars on, knowing this is coming. And it is coming. It is fucking coming. That's going to be one of the headlines of the following video, Lord willing. It is coming. You got to see it. You can feel it. That's why I'm up early right now. Spirit was on. Get it in. Okay? So that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. For you 12 tribes, this is for you. Southern Kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, all the way down to the northern kingdom, from Ephraim to Issachar, Salaki, to Issachar. This is your judgment. 2/3 of our people are wicked. Most High has to do an ethnic cleansing of nuclear fire. However he has you set form of your destruction to partake in this time of trouble, you're going to be consumed with the foundations of the earth, burned with the elements, with fervent heat, thrown into these internment camps, beaten, raped, and tortured on the streets, mass death, the pestilence, okay, all type of form of disease, Esau's of these people. Most High is finna just let loose this devil, man, for his last hurrah, all right? Because this devil Esau knows that he has a short time, so he's finna unleash a wrath unlike mankind has ever seen on you 12 tribes, which consists of the so-called Negroes, the so-called Latin-speaking people of the earth, the so-called Mexicans, the so-called Native Indians, okay? The so-called Haitians, all of y'all, you're going to feel it if you are not a part of this elect, Okay, come. But he shall be saved out of it. He, his chosen set men, who've been sighing and crying, who've been chosen from the belly, like it says in the book of Jeremiah, the first chapter, who was chosen. He knew who he had all the Yahweh Shah knew who he had from the beginning. All right? Playing out the reincarnation right now. Okay? The Elohim know. The Elohim know who is who. It's already written out in the spirit realm, man. Okay? So we thank the Wada Yahweh, with the Wada Yahweh Shah for this truth right now, man. To be even being called to do this ministry. Okay? Because Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is searching Yerushalayim, Yasha'Allah Salaki. Well, Yasha'Allah with candles. Like it says in Zephaniah, man. Searching them with candles, see who's doing what. Okay? You shucking and jiving, like the Most High brought that judgment on that Jake Negro woman over there at IUIC and smashed her. Okay? And that's finna happen more and more and more and more. Okay? You downtown with a fucking Christmas parade, okay? Looking at all these fucking Jakes and just saying, look at all the great death that's finna come in. Every Jake out here, you got over damn 100,000 Jakes out here, and all of them gonna die and taste death, man. Some way, shape, or form. Okay? This the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, okay, and verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Okay? Destruction. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. That's what's coming out here, man. Okay? These enemies finna come in like a flood, spraying and shooting whoever, whenever, however. Okay? All babies, old ass men. Yeah, if you don't have the mark of exemption as spoken of in Ezekiel 9:4, the mark of Stawa, then you are going to get killed by pain, death by pain. 2nd Ezra 9. All right? 2nd Ezra 9 from the top. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, and Yahweh Shah told us before. All right, in the book of John, he said that I tell you these things beforehand, so when they come, ye may believe. Then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time, Jacob's trouble, wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And how is he visiting? You're seeing these storms take place. All right? You're seeing these earthquakes all over in diverse places. You're seeing these pestilence take place. Okay? These are all the birth pain of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. He's letting you know, look, I'm saving America for last. You 12 tribes who are scattered abroad, you finna feel this. You gonna know the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is gonna declare his name throughout all four corners of the earth with this visit by fire. And you seeing fire, and I looked at the thing this morning, you seeing over there in Lebanon, in Beirut, uproars of the people, fire is being set off. Therefore, here we go. Therefore, spirit come. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, like we are seeing, you know, the whole elect is only looking at this. Then thou shalt well understand that from the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonders and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs, effects. Something that's going to send shockwaves throughout the whole earth. Okay? Will it be through earthquakes? You know what? These things happen too frequently, man. And the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahweh says He's going to pour His Spirit upon all flesh. On all flesh in these days, man. Even the Edomites know that the radio frequency identification chip is the mark of the beast. Okay? Let's jump down. 2 Ezra 9 and 9. They shall be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways. Talking about you wicked ass tribes. This is Jacob's trouble, man. And they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. For such as their life have received benefits and have not known me. You have received the benefit package from Esau. Okay? The cares of this life. Oh, that shit is going to be done away with. I'm supposed to went to work today. He had the option to give it. I said, no, I'm not doing it, man. Putting this first. Most High is a jealous power. In these times, he's buckling down, strapped down with this truth. Like you jump in your car, you strap yourself down with a seatbelt, strap yourself down, 10 toes down with this truth. Okay? Pushing even harder. The harder Esau tries to come down, the harder we pushing for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. Okay? Verse 13. And therefore, be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished. And yeah, you wicked 12 tribes, Jacob's trouble. But inquire how the righteous shall be saved. I read that in Jeremiah 37. And Jeremiah 37 is for 2/3 of his own people, which at the latter part of the verse, it says he shall be saved out of it. What does it say right here? 2 Ezra 9 and 13. And therefore, be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished. And when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created. He was created for this, and for the world to come. That's in 2 Ezra 8 and 1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High have made this world for many, but the world that to come is for few. Okay? So not being quiet about you know, the scripture got it already written how Jake's gonna get punished, man. Okay? But we inquire, we hope, we doing this thing for the elect. We're on the highways and byways fishing for the elect and proclaiming the downfall and destruction of America. Okay? And warning the 2/3 that your imminent demise is at hand. The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed. Okay? That's what we doing it for, man. To get the fuck up out of here, because y'all can have this shit, man. Y'all can have your Christmas parades, your New Year's Eve parades, you know, all that shit, man. And you're going to take that chip when it's fully implemented. When all hell breaks loose. Okay? Verse 16, 2 Ezra 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men. That's uproars of the people. Civil unrest. Anarchy. Okay? The system is going to be destabilized. All right? The Constitution is going to be suspended. Like they showed you on the first purge. Declaring that murder will be legal for so long of a time. And invading one another. How are you going to invade one another? Coming into their houses. Spoiling the houses, spoiling the goods. They shall not regard their kings nor princesses. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. What? A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So if you're over here in Baton Rouge and your baby mama out there in New Orleans or out there in Houston, you will not be able. The bridge is going to be blown. All right? Man, once the Most High let loose and start to just bring that terror, and all this dates back to the curses. Jacob's trouble all foretells the curses of Deuteronomy 28, Leviticus the 26th chapter. Okay? This all dates back to that. Okay, this the Most High bringing that trouble, that great trouble and great wrath upon 2/3 of his own people. Oh, there we go, right on it. Con. Leviticus 26, I'm going to get verse 17. Okay? And I will set my face against you, and ye shall be slain before your enemies. Yeah, that's finna happen. That's finna happen. They that hate you shall reign over you. Yeah, this Esau coming down with his wrath, man. It happened. It happened in captivity, still leading up to this day. It's gonna happen on a large scale. That's why Jeremiah 30 said this day is going to be great. What happened back then is gonna happen again. The Most High requires that, man. I'm gonna make it all happen once again. So before the elect go back on top, we're gonna have to go through some shit, man. It tells you that in the book of Acts, the 14th chapter, man. And I'm gonna get a video on that. Okay? And the scripture reads, and ye shall flee when none pursueth you. And if ye will not yet for all this hearken unto me, then I will punish you 7 times more for your sins. And that 7 represents completion, man. Okay? And the Christian church is not, it's going to be a lot of blood on these wicked ass pastors' hands for not getting the children of Yashala ready for this devil's wrath, man. Okay, because you all paid, and the brother did a video, like the brother Elder Yakanan put a video in our app about these sellout camps, man. All right, the Most High is gonna deal with you. Gonna let Esau deal with you, man, because you made that pact, all right, that money pact with Esau, okay, and you're not with the program. The Most High is gonna deal with you, man. Sellout ass Israelite camps, man. All right, and wicked ass nigga Nate, who telling about Jacob trouble is, man, that's just madness, man. That's just madness. You have led the people astray. Oh, let me get that. Oh yeah. 2 Ezra 15 and 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. You are leading the people as a flock to the slaughter. When this devil comes down with his wrath, by not telling them about the radio frequency identification chip is the mark of the beast. You don't go into World War III. You don't go into martial law. These FEMA camps, these coffers that the DHS got, Department of Homeland Security, who bought I think it was 1.3 or 1.9 billion worth of ammunition, ready to come spray you down, man. You understand? The days of darkness and trouble is at hand. Great death. 2 Ezra 15 and 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. And this all goes back to Isaiah 24 and 6. It's like not Isaiah 24 and 6. Let me get that. I ain't gonna even butcher the scripture. Isaiah 24 and 10. The city of confusion is broken down. The city of confusion is broken down. What city of confusion? Babylon, America. Mystery Babylon, Great Britain, the daughter of Babylon. Yeah. Okay? Every house is shut up that no man may come in. Every house is going to be shut up, man. You're going to have storm troops on each and every block. These UN troops, National Guards, boarding these houses up. Like you've seen out there in New Orleans with Katrina. The house was boarded up with the amount of deaths that was dead bodies laying in the fucking house. With the number of casualties written on the fucking chalkboards. So like not chalkboard, written on the 2x4, the toe boards. Okay, and Jakes who in the construction business know what I'm talking about when I say toe board. Okay? So it says, there is a cry for wine in the streets. Why is it a cry? The people want to know. Who's doing this? Can you tell me some scriptures? What is the Most High's name? What is his son's name? Give me some scriptures of comfort. We need this in these times. Tell us something. And it's going to be a wrap. Because we out there on the highways and byways proclaiming what's to come. It's what a prophet does, man. It's what a seer does. Okay? All joy is darkened. The so-called joy that these jakes, like we were saying, like I just said about being downtown yesterday, you know, celebrating this fucking Christmas shit, wicked ass holiday, man. Having your joy, having your kids out there with your yellow, with your green on, your red and white on, you know, your Christmas ornaments and shit all over around your neck and shit. The joy is gonna be turned into darkness. It's gonna be turned into darkness of pain, grief, the grief of pain, the sorrow and mournings. Yeah, these are sent as scourges from the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. All right? The mirth of the land is gone. The joy of everything that you're seeing out here is going to be wiped away in a twinkling of in a minute, man, in a second. Verse 12. In the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. America's going to be smitten with the destruction, man. It's coming. Okay? So continue to dwell in Babylon, you know, worshiping your false idols and gods and everything. The Most High is going to set you over that, man. The book of Judges spoke on that, man. He's going to hand you over to that. Go and cry to this. Go and cry to your Egyptian God. Okay? The money system, the monetary system, which is about to be done away with. The cares of this life, the fashion of this world is going to pass away, man. Okay? The book of 2nd Esdras 15, all right, and verse 22, my right hand shall not spare the sinners. Yeah, 2/3 of his own people, you wicked. And my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. Talking about you, Esau. All right? Nation of Edom. Innocent blood. Okay? And the scripture reads, the fire is gone forth from its wrath and hath consumed the foundations of the earth. And the sinners, like the straw that is kindled. And that's the fire. Yahweh Shah said, if the fire already be kindled, he gonna add more fire. He gonna add more fire. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord. All you jakes that going off, all you pedophiles, all you murderers, whoremongers, idolaters, all of y'all are gonna have the part of lake in the fire that burneth with brimstone, man. In the presence of the Lamb and the holy angel, as it says in Revelation, man. All of y'all that sacrifice to these gods, I go to my mom's house last night after camp. She got a picture of Barack Obama in the fucking house. That's just wicked madness. Got fucking 3-4 pieces, Domino's and Pizza Hut on the fucking counter table with pork in it. Baby, do you want some? Oh, I had to bite. I bit that tongue. I bit that tongue because I didn't want to go off. I just said, no, babe, I'm okay. And just walked out, got in the car and left. Great death is coming, man. The Most High, the doors of mercy is surely but closing very fast, swiftly. Yahweh Shah say, behold, I come as a thief in the night. Blessed is he who keep his garments. And by keeping your garments, you are doing the works. You want to be found doing these works. Specifically talking to that heat that is spoken of in Jeremiah 30:7. Okay? So with that, I'm going to close the video out. Jacob's trouble is here, man. It is here. Let me give one more precept. 2nd Esdras 16. 2nd Esdras 16. And let me get there's a lot in here. Let me get 2nd Esdras 16 and 7:7. Woe be unto them that are bound with their sins and covered with their iniquity, like as a field is covered with the bushes, and the path thereof covered with the thorns. that no man may travel through. It is left undressed, and it is cast into the fire to be consumed therewith. And I just spoke about that fire, man. The Most High is coming to set fire, man. Isaiah 6:6-15. Let me get that. The book of Isaiah, chapter 66, in verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots, the holy angels. The stocky built, tall, dark-skinned angels that fly without, that fly repeatedly, man. Repeatedly, take no rest. They don't take coffee breaks, all right? They own their job. Watching over the Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's men, man. Angels are doing their job, and we are angels. The hopefully elect. We're doing our job. Okay? With his chariots like a whirlwind. And they're going to be covering the sky like a whirlwind. Going all over, all four corners of the earth. Okay? Mainly over here in America to deliver this destruction. Okay? To render his anger. And they coming to do the Lord's anger, man. The Lord can come by itself. We told them in Isaiah 63rd chapter. I tried the wine press alone. Let you know I don't need nobody. I come do this myself. That's the anger that Yahweh Shai has. The fury. The wrath of him. Speaks about that in 2nd Ezra 13th chapter. Let me get that. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but the Spirit wrote it. 2nd Ezra 13 and 11. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which were prepared to fight. Esau, okay, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. The prophet Ezra was afraid of what he seen. And Yahweh dealt with him face to face, and he was so fucking afraid. So what more to you that you read this with vision, like Elder Pascal Ball speaks? You got to have vision, brother. Read the scripture with vision. When you read Jeremiah 30:7, 2nd Ezra 15-16, which is coming in a big weight. Okay? It's being set up by Esau. Ultimately, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You see it by vision. And you know that this is, it's finna be some shit. It's finna be some shit. So prepare yourself spiritually, brother. Okay? Jacob's trouble is nigh at hand. With that, I'm gonna close it all the way out, giving all infinite honor and glory and praise to the Master Yahweh and through his Son Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessing and salutation to the elect men who continue to push this truth in season and out of season, in this time of the end. Kwan Yasharala, a ball. Keep pushing, Naki. We at the end.